Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Chris Wilson from St. Andrew Christian Church, and here to talk to you about worship this coming Sunday. We are continuing our series called Enemies of Gratitude. This particular Sunday, I'll be preaching on the second enemy of gratitude, and that is the word greed. I'll be reflecting on a passage from the Gospel of Matthew in chapter 22, and it's the infamous story in which religious leaders are trying to find a way to trap Jesus. And they think if they can catch him in a weird spot, then they'll have him and they'll point out that he's not the person that they need to follow, all that kind of stuff. And the story is, of course, they're handing him a coin and it says, should you be paying taxes or not? And they basically trying to get him to either say he aligns with the Roman Empire or he's not willing to pay taxes to the empire. Why doesn't he be a good citizen? And Jesus sees a way through this and basically says, what image is on the coin? Well, that image isn't a God image, so you can give that coin to whoever you want to. And everyone seems amazed at his response. And it's kind of interesting, the mindset here is, there's kind of two things that happen with this passage. Is the question comes from a place of an agenda of having the right answer, that there can't be more than one right answer in terms of what it means to follow God. And there's a sense of greed of what knowledge they have. They're holders of the knowledge, and they want to point out that Jesus doesn't follow the same path as them. And it's interesting that the mechanism of trap is money, as though money is the source of identifying someone's real motive or not, that there's some agenda with money. How often we have an agenda with money, or at least people think there's an agenda with money. And when something is given from a space of gratitude, of humility, going forward, has a different mindset than one that is greed, a sense of holding on or possessing the right amount of something. Walter Brueggemann talks about when it comes to issues around our understanding of the world. He said there are usually two ways that people function. There's the mindset of scarcity. There's only so much to go around, so I have to be careful with what I give away, because if I give away, I'll have less. And so there's only so much possible. And we want to be mindful of not giving away too much, because then we won't have enough for ourselves. And Brueggemann says the other mindset is the idea of abundance. It's a way of more than we could ever need in our life. It's all around us. But are we utilizing those gifts communally in such a way that our sense of entitlement to those things are not there? Our greed to make sure that we're safe is not there. And when there's a mindset of abundance, there's more than we need to go around, then everyone's taken care of in that spirit and in that mindset. And so when we let greed be the dominating factor of our life, it divides us and separates us. And it makes a divisive kind of spirit within our own minds. And so to take on a spirit of gratitude in contrast to greed, there is a sense of generosity, of excitement, and energy that goes into the idea of sharing what you have with others, because it makes everyone's life, including our own, more whole and a better place to thrive in the world. So come join us on Sunday as we reflect on the second enemy of gratitude, on the nature of greed and its opposite, and how we are called to be a people of generosity in the world. So I hope you join us on Sunday.